Sometimes I just like to spit, man. Straight bars. Get back on this East Coast shit, man. For the past 3 years, not a second sober. Medicated comas, my cologne is weed aroma, and Heineken is my chauffeur. I'm pretty dope, but I know this dope just makes me doper. So roll that smoke and keep smoking if you're a smoker. I'm cocky, I got hands, and I rap just like Adrian Broner. So don't bring that bullshit to me, leave it in Barcelona. Get money, get a life, get lost or get over. I was born with no luck, found some 7-leaf clovers, sparked a blunt and started driving myself towards Range Rovers. Guns with no holsters, wild, wild west. Couple dogs been shot, why you think they call me a vet? As long as she got a fat ass, I don't mind smaller breasts. I beat that pussy up like that pussy owes me some rent. Used to make music for love, now I make music to vent. All my songs are like Sex in the Woods, fucking intense. Get it? Sick of making sense, son, I'd rather make singles, cause this shit's getting old like your very first wrinkle. They tell me keep it simple, I tell them to keep it sacred. I told you that you would love me, they warned me about this hatred. Feeling like a librarian surrounded by this paper. Know a bunch of Haitian thugs and got plugged straight from Jamaica. Old friends deported, value for life distorted. Trying to get a mortgage in a whip that's been imported. Killing for Porsches in a fortress. Top bitch and she's foreign and she's gorgeous. Was never a fan of Fords, but always kept me a Taurus. Never a tree hugger, but I kiss trees in the forest. Been to tons of countries and cities, but I don't feel like a tourist. No matter where I'm at, I'm important. I'm Hoffa. No matter where I'm at, I'm important. I'm Hoffa.
To the money, love the drugs. Shout out to the money from the drugs. It's just a drug show and money love. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. I need some money, I call my plug. Yo, she always showing me extra love. She always throwing me extra drugs. I don't never be up in the club. I'm in the cut and I'm counting up. Yo, bitch hit me when she need a dub. I told that hoe get her money up, man. Hey, but I'ma bust that play anyway. I don't turn money down any day. I don't got no job, I work the stank. Bro ain't got no job, he work the drink. Back in high school, I would work the pills. These bitches rolling, I'm copping feels. Taxing the lame, I ain't got no deals. Coming where I'm from, that shit was real. OGs be trapping all out the wheels. All of the risk for some extra bills, man. Hey, yo, most them bad bitches do blow for real. Can't spend the night cause them hoes are still. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. My weed supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. We got abundance of drugs and you counting your roaches. If the feds come in, then don't tell them where all the dope is. Yo, fuck around, land us in jail and now all of us hopeless. Yo, talking about how you get money, your jewelry bogus. Yo, my niggas told me to take over, I gotta stay focused. Hey, I finesse you, watch your bands and you won't even notice. I make it happen like magic, hocus pocus. Hit this bowl, bitch, cause I love it when you smoking. Hey, she bust and plays for daddy, that's a bonus. She tell me that I'm the realest, I already know this. Fill it with Trojans and Magnums, let's go to no, I'm not proposing. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. It's just a drug showing money love. Shout out to the money from the drugs. Shout out to the money, love the drugs. Shout out